It's amazing how the cloud formation concentrates the light in a powerful way. It's sparkling off the buildings in Tiberias. Although that effect now isn't visible here to the eye. A little bit on this building. Beside the palm tree there, that tall building. I had to go back to get my umbrella because it started to drip. I'm not sure if it's going to get more intensive. It's a little chilly here this morning. Lots of pilgrims are coming these days, thanks be to God. A lot of blessings for a lot of people. A lot of light there on the Mount of Beatitudes. So very powerful stories today in the readings. The famous story we're all pretty familiar with of Joseph and his brothers. And they throw him into the cistern. It's an interesting reason why they do that and not kill him, which is extreme dysfunctionality of the human family when we kill other people. And they said, after all, he is our brother. No matter how much jealousy and covetousness, envy overpowers the human heart, a reflection does come back. After all, he is our brother. After all, this person is made in the image and likeness of God, even the criminal, even the Down syndrome person, even the aging person on oxygen relief, the terminal patient with cancer, the accident victim, even the terrorist. Deformed human beings, but still totally formed in the image and likeness of God. Totally formed in the image and likeness of the Almighty. The respect we owe each person we owe them that. They're due that. That is their due. Nothing less. So they reflected, after all, he is our brother. It's amazing, you know, yesterday we had that line, how tortuous is the human heart. It was in the text of the first reading. The human heart, how do you understand it? The brokenness of our interior system in our persons, how we let envy and jealousy destroy our happiness. Yesterday was the day the world concentrated on happiness. A big theme there on the United Nations calendar. But how much envy and jealousy rob us, plunder our happiness. It's just horrendous. It happens between little children. They're all very happy, and then one gets a new teddy bear. And the peace is gone from that kitchen, from that living room. if the piece of cake was cut a different size by mom, who had a headache or is very tired or whatever. Wow, how the jealousies arise. Somebody found an oil well, and now the neighboring country wants to redraw the national lines and the territorial lines. Envy, jealousy, power, dominion, controlling. And no human heart is free from these potential disasters. After all, he is our brother. After all, it's our father. After all, it's our mother. Okay, maybe the faculties are declining right now. Maybe the person is in great need. After all, we belong to each other. Very powerful relationships. After all, this is our neighbor. We cannot have these attitudes. We cannot speak like this about each other. We have to change. After all, this is our neighbor. The image and likeness of God living in the house next door to me. I don't like their music. I don't like their behavior. I pray for them. I don't like the damage they're causing, the violence they're doing. I pray for them. I want to help rescue them. I want to be a contribution to them. After all, it is our brother. He is our brother, not it. He is our brother. After all, I guess it there is kind of the matter. The matter is that he is our brother. She is our sister. After all, we have all these battles going on. After all these battles, after all these evils experienced, after all this harm done, after all this killing, after all this violence, after all this corrupt politics, after all this hatred, after all this darkness, you know, there's that saying that nature always recovers, no matter what the thing is, even after a nuclear catastrophe like in the Ukraine. There, a few decades ago, in the struggle to help people's health overcome the impact of all the radiation, and nature fights back. After all, he is our brother, she is our sister. Our nature, we're created in the image and likeness of God, and we recognize that awesome bond. Then there's another limit to evil that's in the gospel story, and they didn't arrest him because they feared the people. So the motivation of, after all, it's our brother, is a really positive motivation. They fear the people, the consequences if they did kill him, if they did arrest him, if they did take him into custody, because the tensions are mounting. We're in Matthew chapter 21. But they fear the people. They weren't ready. They weren't able to handle the consequences. So it was all a self-centered power play. And they weren't ready to carry out their actions. After all, we can't handle this because they're going to overpower us. We'll lose our power. It's about our power, not about that he is our brother. Not about that he is a blessing for us, that he's opening our eyes to things we don't see. We don't like to see them. We don't want to see them. We'd have to change. We'd have to forfeit some dominion that we have taken over the vineyard. The vineyard, we want to take it. Heard a marvelous commentary this morning from Tim Gray, Ascension. is it Ascension? No, Amen, the Amen app, about, no, it actually was not, it was a Franciscan commentary about the vineyard, that we're all entrusted with the vineyard. Tim Gray's commentary was also excellent, recommended to you. It was a Franciscan comment. It's a podcast in Spanish, beautiful, and every day for Lent. And this friar concentrated on the gift of vineyard that each of us receives. But it's entrusted to us to cultivate our very life, our soul, our mind, our heart, our talents, a vineyard that's entrusted to us. It's not ours. It doesn't belong to us. It's entrusted to us. It's a gift from the one who gives, the giver of all the gifts. And how do we handle this vineyard? How do we develop our persons? How do we take care of substance abuse, relationships with others, helping them to develop their vineyard? Marvelous thoughts. There's so much in these beautiful, beautiful readings. Remember the marvels the Lord has done. The vineyard he has given me. The vineyard he has given humanity in the planet Earth. The vineyard he has given in our culture. In language. The vineyard he has given to... there's a beautiful letter now from Pope Francis about disarming words. It's a letter to journalists, well, to a head journalist of a newspaper in Italy, that we have to disarm words, because journalists are very powerful people in the way they wield words. And we need to be also intentional when we read articles about political hot topics, controversial topics, that maybe some people are wielding words that will have an evil intent, that will have a disruptive intent, that will lead to hardening of hearts and not understanding mutually. That won't lead to the conclusion, after all, he is our brother. They'll rile up the people into a hatred, it's very important, the people who have gift of words, to bring those words to bear, after all, he is our brother. Look at the way I'm dressed up this morning. I just figured it was going to be cold, and sure it is chilly. God bless you. See you later, alligators. I'm trying to zoom out the picture, but it won't zoom out for me. There, it's totally zoomed out. Okay, dog people, God bless you. See you later, alligators.